That is brilliant. I can't believe that. Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel and welcome to a video on my Audi S5 this time. And I'm going to show you that by fitting what's in this box can totally improve the drive on this car. And I'm also going to chuck on some wheel spacers. Stay tuned. So for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me the thumbs up. Let's get into it. Hi, so here we are back in my garage again, and this time I'm going to be fitting what's in this box, which if you've seen by the title of this video, you know what it is, but let me just show you this. So this is a transmission mount. The one you have on the car is more rubberized and allows for the transmission a bit of movement on the actual mounting area, whereas this will stiffen that up. Before fitting this, what you find is when you change the gears, in low gears, you can kind of feel there's a little bit of a jolt between sort of first, second gear. When you fitted this, that's supposed to improve that so you don't get that jolt. So I'm going to show you in full detail, as always in my video, how you're going to fit this on your Audi, in your own garage, with just a handful of tools that you'll need. After we've done that, we're going to come and we're going to install these wheel spacers. I've got 15 mils for the front and 20 mils for the back. So these are what's called hub centric. So these, I've got this lip here, so the wheel will actually fit over that and stay centre. And I've got a little bit of a cutout here, so they will fit over top of the existing hub and stay absolutely dead centre. Then your bolts just go through the existing holes. So for these you also need extended wheel bolts, which I've got here. These are 14 mil bolts, which are a bit longer. I'll show you the difference when I take off the existing bolts. That's obviously to take the extra thickness of the wheel spacer. And of course, to protect my wheels, I've got this wheel locking kit as well, which is the same extended bolts but with a special socket that only allows removal of these bolts. So let's not mess about. So first thing we've got to do, because all this work is going to need either the wheels off or working under the car, we need to get the car up on the axle stands. Now that she's up on the axle stands, let's get all the wheels off. So one specialised tool you will need for this is one of these type of drivers. So these are like spline shaft. This is an M10 and that's the one that will fit on the bracket under the car. So let's go under the car, let me show you the mount we're talking about and the bolts that we're going to need to remove. Here we are under the car now, and obviously here's the transmission and here's the transmission mount we're talking about. So it's this one we need to remove, these two splines, which is the 10 if you remember, so that we need this 10 to go in there and take those off. So I'll try and film, it's a bit awkward underneath the car here, but let's see what I can do. I'll see if I can film it for you and let's get it replaced. Okay, so that's it removed. So as you can see in here, it's just got this rubber, and this part here, you can see I'm actually moving it. So you can see how this part moves. So as far as I'm aware, my part just fits totally on top of all of that and then holds it steady. Like so. And place the bolts. Okay, that job was pretty easy. Not Once you can get access underneath, then you can have that job done in 10 minutes, to be honest. It's a matter of undoing 2 bolts. You just need to have the right splined shaft type driver. So make sure you got that before you start this job. But yeah, that was dead easy. So now we've got that off. We can't take it for a test drive yet because remember we've still got the wheels off. These wheels are now waiting for the wheel spacers. Now if you remember at the beginning I said about the new wheel nuts that we bought, which is these. So the wheel bolts, I should say. The new wheel bolts we've got is these to take the extra length. So if you have a look here, I'll just show you them next to the original one and be able to see the difference in the size. So here we can see the original and the new one, and as you can see they're about 20 mil longer, which will take the biggest of the wheel spacers that I've got. So some other tool you might want is from my days of when I put wheel spacers on my Porsche, I got these pins here. So these pins will actually nicely screw into the area where the wheel nuts go, he says. So these screw in like so. And once they're in place, that allows you then to slip the spacer on and also be able to slip the wheel back on easier. So if you can get hold of some of these, well, probably need one, but if you can get hold of these, then these are pretty good to allow you to put the wheels back on a lot easier. So what I'll do is I'll video me putting the front wheel on using that pin and the spacer, and to be honest, all the other 3 wheels are going to be exactly the same as that. So I've got one of the 15mm front spacers, and basically what I need to do is slip that over the actual pin like so, and that should locate central. Just make sure you can see the other threads, which I can, so that's perfect. Now we can take the wheel, and using the same principle we just need to pop the wheel onto this bar through one of the holes. Then it's going to help hold the wheel in place so you can line up your first wheel bolt. Now I can line up the second wheel bolt. And continue around. Now you probably notice these are black bolts. One of the jobs that I'm going to get done on this car is I'm going to get the wheels powder coated black. So that's why I've gone for the black bolts. All wheels back on now, so we'll get it off these axle stands and then do the final tightening with the wheels on the ground. So that's it, all wheels back on and fully secured with a brace bar and all ready to go out and take it on the road for a test run. But before we go out, just have a look how these wheels now fit with the wheel spacers. So we go front wheel, look at that now fits flush. That's like where they're supposed to be. Rear wheel as well, look at that, just nicely fits in there. So yeah, I think these look absolutely superb. They've certainly made the difference and put the wheels in the place they need to be. The only problem now is they're a little bit high, so I think my next thing, I'll have to look at lowering this car down. But that'll be a video for the future. But at this moment, let's jump in, let's take it out, give it a test drive and see if that transmission mount has actually made any difference. Okay, so here we go, let's go for a little ride around block now. Hopefully you can see me alright. It's got a little bit dark now, so I've been doing this in the mid-afternoon. But let's see how she goes. So take my foot off, start braking, should feel it drop down the gears. And it used to be a little bit lumpy. So I feel smooth. I can't even feel that drop down the gear. So let's see how it goes up the gear. That's 1, 2. Oh, you cannot feel it in 1 or 2. There is absolutely no sort of jerk at all, which there used to be before. There was a little bit of a jerk. Now there's no jerk at all. That's brilliant. Wow. So let's just slow down again and let it de-gear. So it's now in 5, 4, gear 3. Just let it roll. Almost come to a complete stop into the, oh, there we go, 2. Can't even feel it, smooth as you like. And just brake. 1. Not absolutely 0. So I'm going to set off nice and gently, see if I can feel it go from 1 to 2. Still in 1, 2. Yeah, that is brilliant. I can't believe that. That is such a stupid little mod. Yet it really does tighten up that gear change. Oh, well impressed with that. Definitely worth doing that little mod. Let's get back to the house and finish this video off. So there we go, guys. Yeah, another successful mod. That engine mount cost me, I think, £13.99 off eBay. And then I got the wheel spacers plus the actual bolts plus the locking wheel nuts as well. They all came to around £100, so worth every penny. So if you enjoyed this video, if you have, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me the thumbs up. Until the next time, guys, stay tuned and we'll be back. Take care.